way to connect to the breath as it naturally flows in and out of your nose. Tuning in with your body, noticing how everything's feeling. Noticing any areas of tension or tightness. See if we could send a little extra breath into those spaces and help clear that energy up. Our practice tonight is going to be a very gentle, slow-moving practice, ending with a 20-minute yoga nidra meditation. So, perfect way to wind down from your week, to relax the body, prepare it for bed, for a deep, restful sleep. And so just honoring your body, honoring your breath throughout the practice, being mindful to take it slow, to not force anything, to not rush. Slowing the breath will help slow the body as well. So practicing now with 5 rounds of deep breathing. We'll inhale for a count of 5 and exhale for a count of 6, making the exhale slightly longer than the inhale, just helps to further relax your body. So just letting a normal breath move in and out of your nose. Then we'll inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Returning to your normal breathing, and being mindful to just make it a little slower, a little longer than usual. And we'll take a moment to set our intention for practice, thinking about anything we'd like to see manifested, whether it be in our own life or a wish or prayer for someone else. Setting that intention in the mind's eye, make it as real as we can. And breathing that intention into the space of our heart, surrounding it with love. Exhale, breathing it out into the universe for it to be true. You can keep your eyes closed, or if you do open them, just a soft gaze open. We'll reach our arms towards the back of the room as we simultaneously point the toes to the front. And feel that nice long stretch through the body. Big breaths in and out through the nose. One more big breath in. Slow, long breath out. Circling our left wrist with the right pointer and thumb. Peel your upper body up and over towards the right, and keeping your seat at center, walk your feet to the right as well. And if you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can cross your left ankle over the right. Just make sure that the left side of your body is equally grounded as the right side is. So if you feel yourself lifting on the left side, just come out of it a little bit. Now if you were to look at yourself from the ceiling, you're the shape of a crescent moon or a banana. And we want to try to take the deepest breaths possible, because the deeper we breathe, the more we'll get into those intercostal muscles of the rib cage, the more length, expansion we'll feel on the left side of our body. Big breaths in and out of the nose. One more inhale. uncross. First we'll uncross them, bringing our feet back to center. Peel your upper body back to center and switch your grip, circling your right wrist with the left pointer and thumb, and then peel your upper body up and over towards the left. Walk your feet over to the left as well. And then if you did on the other side, crossing right ankle over the left. Again, just making sure that both sides are equally grounded. And then taking the deepest breaths you can in and out of your nose. Breathing into the right side of the body. Last 2 breaths. We'll uncross the ankles, bringing our feet back to center, and then upper body back to center as well. One more inhale to reach forward and back. And on the exhale, we'll hug our knees in towards our chest. Just let your body rock a little side to side. Loosen up the lower back. Pausing at center, bringing our left foot flat to the floor and then extending the right leg towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers below the right, or behind the right leg at the hamstring. And we'll start just by circling out our ankle. So we might feel some creaks and cracks and pops release. Be sure to circle the opposite way as well. And then start by pointing the toes, getting the leg as straight as you can, and using your grip to see if you can pull the leg a little closer to your body. If you want a bit more of a stretch, you can extend the left leg down the length of your mat and activate that leg by flexing the foot and keeping the leg strong. Keep pointing those right toes. Keep pulling the leg closer to the body. 2 more breaths. And then we'll flex our foot as deeply as we can. Think about pressing your heel towards the ceiling and continue to pull the leg a little closer to the body, breathing into the back of that right leg. Last 2 breaths. Now if that left leg is extended down the mat, we'll slide our heel back towards our seat to rebend our knee, bringing our foot flat. Releasing the grip from behind the right leg and then hooking your outer right ankle onto your left thigh, creating our figure 4, our supine pigeon. We can stay here with our right foot flexed and our right palm pressing to the inside of the right leg. Or if you'd like to go into that supine pigeon, you'll lift your left leg so the left leg is 90 degrees, shin parallel, foot flexed. And then we'll take our grip behind the left leg at the hamstring. Using that grip to pull the left knee in towards your body as you simultaneously push that right knee away. You should feel a stretch in the outer right hip at the piriformis. Keeping both feet flexed will help to protect your knees. Your breath into this space where you feel the stretch, right into that hip. 3 more breaths. If you have the grip at the back of your left leg, we'll release that. Bring our left foot down, unhook your right ankle from your left thigh, and bring your right foot flat to the floor. We'll extend our left leg towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers at the left hamstring and begin by circling your left ankle. Circling in both directions. Even it out. And then we'll point those toes as deeply as we can, getting the leg as straight as possible, pulling it in a little closer to our body. If you did on the other side, you can extend your right leg down the length of your mat, keeping that leg active with your as straight as you can. Keep pointing the toes up. Keep pulling the leg towards the body. Last 2 breaths. All right, and we'll flex our left foot. Think about pressing through the heel, and then see if you can pull the leg a little closer towards the body. Breathe into the back of your leg. Last 2 breaths. If the right leg is extended, we'll slide our heel back towards our seat, bringing our foot flat, releasing the grip from the back of your left leg as you hook your outer left ankle now onto your right thigh. The left foot is flexed. We have the option of pressing our left hand to the inside of our left leg, or if you want to take that full supine pigeon, interlacing the fingers at the back of your right leg at the hamstring. Right leg creates a 90-degree shape with your shin parallel, your foot flexed, flexing both feet, and then using your grip to pull your right knee in towards your body as you simultaneously try to push that left knee away. Feeling that stretch now in the outer left hip. Breathing into that tightness, help loosen it up with the breath. Last 3 breaths. And if you've got your hands behind the right leg, we'll release that grip, bringing our right foot down, unhook your left ankle from the right thigh, and bring your left foot flat to the floor. Windshield wiper those legs. And then let the knees fall all the way over to the right, using that left hand to press yourself up into a comfortable seat. If you'd like a little support under your seat, you can place a blanket under the sits bones. Letting our hands rest on our lap and getting the spine nice and straight. Draw your shoulder blades together, but let your shoulders be heavy as the elbows weigh them down like anchors. And then we'll drop the chin to the chest, breathing some space into the back of our neck. Two more breaths. Inhale, we'll slowly lift our head back to center. Exhale to tilt it to the right ear hovering over your right shoulder, letting gravity do all the work, or if you'd like to assist, right hand over the left ear. Left hand can also go to the base of the spine with your palm facing away. Breathing into the left side of your neck. Back to the left as the head returns to center. We'll tilt it left with our left ear hovering over our left shoulder. And again, we can let gravity do all the work, or we can take our left hand over our right ear. The right hand can also come to the base of the spine with your palm facing away. Releasing the weight of the world from the shoulders. Every exhale, drawing out any tension you feel that you're holding there. Exhale. arms up, interlace the fingers, and press your palms to the sky. Tuck your chin as you round out your back and release your breath. Inhale to press your palms forward and up. Exhale to take a twist right, with your right hand landing around the base of the spine, left hand to the right thigh. Twist from your low back, work your way up. Eventually, gaze is going to go past our right shoulder. Every inhale, trying to find a little more length through the spine. Every exhale, a little more depth in that twist. Last 2 breaths. Good, and then we'll inhale through center. Once again, interlace the fingers, press your palms up, tuck your chin, round out your back, release your breath. Inhale to press your palms forward and up. Exhale to take that twist to the left, with our left hand landing around the base of the spine, and right hand to the left thigh. Twisting from the low back, work your way up. Gaze eventually going past that left shoulder. More breaths. Good, and then inhale, reach those arms up through center, interlacing fingers, press the palms up, tuck the chin, round the back, release your breath. Inhale, pressing palms forward and up, and exhale, arms softly releasing by our side. We'll keep our left knee bent as we extend the right leg straight. The sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh. Try to keep your right leg active with your foot flexed, and bring your right hand across to your left leg. Reach your left arm up and over towards those right toes. Spin the rib cage open, so rotating the shoulder back. Pull the navel towards the spine. Keep your left hip grounded and rooted as you continue to reach out through those left fingertips. Feeling that stretch through the low back, the side body. Keep the core strong so your low back is supported. Keep reaching and breathing. A couple more breaths. Last inhale. On the exhale, the hand's going to land inside the leg. When the right hand comes to the outside, we do our best to center our chest with our toes. And take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale to walk those hands down and let your forehead release towards the thigh, the knee, or the shin. Breathing that space again into that back, into the back of your right leg. Slow, deep breathing in and out of the nose, trying to get a little deeper in your stretch with each breath. Those hands back in. When your shoulders are back over your hips, you'll extend your left leg out straight and then bend your right knee in so the sole of your right foot comes to the inner left thigh. Keep that left leg active with your foot flexed. Bring your left hand across to your right thigh and then reach right arm up and over towards the left toes. Shoulder rotates back, right hip stays rooted. Actively reaching through those right fingertips like you're trying to reach the toes with the fingers. Keep the core strong, low back supported. Reaching and breathing for 3 more breaths. Last inhale. And on the exhale, drop the hand inside the leg, left hand outside the leg, centering chest with toes. Take an inhale to lengthen spine, and then exhale, walking those hands down, letting your forehead release towards the thigh, the knee, or the shin. Really try to soften and relax through the upper body, through the shoulders, through the jaw. Breathing that space into the back of your leg. slowly walk our hands back in, with shoulders meeting back over the hips, extending that right leg out straight so we come into our wide-legged seat. Maybe making it a little wider by bringing your hands behind you and sending those hips a little more forward. We'll inhale to reach the arms up, and on the exhale, take that fold between the legs. Try to stay long as you slowly lower down, relaxing through your shoulders, the neck, and the head. Breathing that space through the backs of the legs, through the back. Chin tucked in as we slowly walk those hands back into the body. Scooping underneath your knees, assisting those legs back towards one another. When the feet are just about hip distance, bring your hands behind you and let your legs windshield wiper side to side. And then coming onto all fours, we'll swing our legs behind us, come into our tabletop. Blanket under the knees is always good. Shoulders over wrists, knees below the hips, and rotating the hips for our hip circles. As you inhale, the crown of the head comes forward. Exhale, the seat comes back towards your heels. Moving nice and slow to feel into that full rotation. Every single muscle, ligament, tendon that's being stretched. Next time you feel the crown of head coming forward, just reverse your rotation. Same big circles, nice and slow movement, the opposite way. We'll spiral ourselves back to center. Shoulders over wrists and knees below hips. Curling the toes under, releasing all of our breath. The inhale brings us through into our cow stretch. Whole bodies open. Exhale, tops of the feet press. Hollow the belly and round out your back for cat. Inhale through for cow, shoulders back, heart shines through, the belly drops, and the gaze lifts. Exhale, tops of the feet press. Hollow out your belly and round out your back. Continuing at your own pace, guided by your own breath. The inhales are opening the front body. The exhales are opening the back body. Next time you come into cat stretch, and every last bit of breath is emptied from the lungs, we'll return to our neutral spine, tabletop. On the inhale, right arm's going to reach towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm under the left until your right ear and right shoulder meet the ground. That left hand can either come towards the top left corner of your mat, or you can bend at your elbow, placing the back of the hand to the small of your back. Really try to relax and release into your right shoulder. Let go of any resistance you're holding there. Breathe into the shoulder. Last 3 breaths. Next, inhale, left arm rises. Exhale, plant your palm. Inhale to peel that right arm back open towards the sky, and then exhale to drop the hand down. Next, inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm through the right. Left ear, left shoulder meeting the ground or a blanket or a block. Right hand can come to the top right corner of your mat, or we can bend at that elbow, placing the back of the hand to the small of our back. Once again, relaxing and releasing into that left shoulder. Three more breaths. Next, inhale, right arm rises. Exhale, plant your palm. Inhale to peel the left arm open towards the sky. Relax that left hand down, and then face your fingers in opposite directions. Start to move the body side to side, feeling that mild stretch for your wrists as you move side to side. And then stopping at center, seeing if we can face the fingers in towards the body, or if not, at least towards the back corners of your mat. Once we do that, we'll see if we can shift our weight back to stretch the wrists. 3 more breaths. And if we shifted weight back, we'll bring it forward, coming to the backs of our hands with now the fingers facing towards one another. And if we would like to go a little deeper there, we can shift our weight forward. As we end, or near the end of this pose, we'll start to shuffle our knees together and curl our toes under so the pads of the toes are on the mat. And then slowly coming off of our hands, we'll bring our seat to our heels. If this is painful, if it's uncomfortable, try to stay. If it's painful, we can lift our hips and just keep our hips over our knees. But if it's just uncomfortable, try to stay there. That means you need that stretch for your feet. Then we'll interlace our fingers deep into the webbing and start to roll out our wrists. Roll the other way. Undo your binds and rebind the opposite way, squeezing as hard as you can. So much that when you look down at your knuckles, they start to turn white. Essentially, we're releasing the blood out of our hands so that when we undo this bind, all that fresh blood is going to rush back into our fingers, help to clear up damaged cartilage, arthritis. Keep squeezing, breathing. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more squeeze. And let it go. Shake it out. We'll tap out the tops of those feet, planting our palms, and tap out the feet. We will take a quarter turn towards the door wall. So we're going to use the length of our mat, bringing our left leg towards the back of the room with our toes pointing towards the door. Our right hip should be over the right knee, and our wrist should be under our shoulders. If you're not feeling a stretch through the groin and the inside of the leg, then see if you can slide your left foot back a little bit more, or maybe even come down to your forearms. Another way to feel a little more intensity in the stretch is to shift the hips back a bit. Keep your left foot flat to the floor, keep those toes pointing towards the door wall. Continue to release into that hip. Three more breaths. If you came down to forearms, we're going to come back to straight arms. And then as we walk our hands in, we'll flip those left toes towards the sky and bring our hands up to our hips. We're still facing the door wall, and we'll place our left hand to the left thigh. Right arm reaches up and over the right ear towards the back of the room. As we reach the right up to center. We'll bring our hands back down, slide that left knee in, so we're back in our tabletop. We'll shuffle towards the back of our mat so that we have space to bring our right leg towards the front of the room. Same thing, foot to knee alignment, toes pointing towards the door, foot is flat to the floor. If you're not feeling the stretch too deeply, then you can always slide the foot out more. You can come down to forearms. You can also shift the hips back. Try to release and relax into that hip. Create that space there, release the tension. Three more deep breaths. If the arms are not straight, we'll straighten them out. And then as we start to walk our hands in, we'll flip those right toes to the sky and bring our hands to our hips. Keep that pelvis pressing forward, and then place your right hand on your right thigh. And reach your left arm up and over the left ear towards the front of the room. Feeling that stretch through that left side. Maybe the right hand slides down the right leg as you go deeper into your stretch. Keep the left shoulder back, the pelvis pump forward for 3 more breaths. Good, and then inhale to slowly come on up. When your shoulders are back over your hips, we'll bring our hands down, slide that right knee in to meet our left. Take our quarter turn back towards the front of the room, and we'll come into our child's pose. Now, if you'd like to take a baby frog, we'll all come in with our knees as wide as the mat, big toes together, feet pressed back to the heels and arms stretching forward. If you want to take a baby frog, then the toes start to separate as your hips get closer to the ground and the knees probably come a little bit wider as well. And you can let your forehead just rest right on your mat, or you can stack the hands, resting your forehead there, or grab a block or a blanket to bring the floor up to you. Our final pose before we transition into our Yoga Nidra meditation. So taking some time here to really quiet the mind, deepen the breath, relax the body. Feel free to add in any movement that's calling to you. If you need to circle your hips once more or gently rock your head side to side. our shoulders over our hips. And then we can grab whatever props we'd like to move into our Yoga Nidra meditation. If you're coming into Shavasana, I would recommend a bolster underneath your knees. So it just helps to take the pressure out of your back. Just make sure your feet are flat to the floor. You can also have a blanket underneath your head or a blanket, extra blanket over the body because the body's probably going to cool down a lot. You'd like an eye mask, they're up there with the straps. You want an eye mask? Could you grab me one? Yeah, of course. Should we use tissues or? I would. I always think they're like antimicrobial, but it's always good to use. Appreciate it. Of course. Anyone else? I miss? Good night. So before we begin, I'm just gonna come around and gently press on the shoulders. Just let those shoulders relax a little bit more. Your body sink into the floor. Get comfortable. Make any adjustments. Take your feet wider than your hips, allowing your feet to fall to the sides. Palms a little away from the hips, allowing your armpits to breathe. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your hips. Your back. Relax your knees. Relax your ankles. Release any tight spots from the back of your neck. Maybe adjusting your head one last time. Keeping our eyes closed for the entire duration of our practice. If you feel any tension or tight spots in any part of your body, take your awareness to that body part and consciously relax that body part. It's best that you remain still during the practice of Yoga Nidra. But if you become uncomfortable, please feel free to make changes with very minimal movement. It is natural to flow in and out of conscious hearing during this practice. Understand that whatever you experience this evening is the experience that's meant for you. There is no way to do this wrong. Know that you are in a safe environment and protected space. Stay awake by listening to the sound of my voice. And if your mind starts wandering, which is natural, just come back to the sound of my voice. And now saying to yourself in your mind's eye, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake, and I will remain awake until the end of the practice. And our practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Become aware of any sounds that you can hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you can hear without straining your ears. Start by focusing on the most distant sounds, and then move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source. Now move your awareness to sounds within this room, to the sound of your own breath, the sound of your breath flowing freely in and out of your nose. Now visualize yourself within this room. Visualize the four walls of this room, the ceiling, the floor, the walls. Visualize your position in this room. Your body lying on the mat. The parts of your body touching the mat. Your clothes, your hair, your face, your entire body lying on the mat. Become aware of your natural breath. Become aware of your natural and spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. Notice the feeling of your breath as it comes in and out of your nose. We'll now begin a systematic journey of awareness throughout our body. You'll move your awareness to different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. We'll begin with the right side. Right hand, thumb. Right hand, second finger. Right hand, third finger. Right hand, fourth finger. Right hand, fifth finger. Palm of the right hand. Back of the right hand. Right wrist. Right forearm. Right elbow. Right upper arm. Right shoulder. Right side of the chest. Right waist. Right hip. Right thigh. Right knee. Right calf. Right ankle. Top of the right foot. Right big toe. Right second toe. Right third toe. Right fourth toe. Right fifth toe. Moving to the left side. Left hand thumb. Left hand second finger. Left hand third finger. Left hand fourth finger. Left hand fifth finger. Palm of the left hand. Back of the left hand. Left wrist. Left forearm. Left elbow. Left upper arm. Left shoulder. Left side of the chest. Left waist. Left hip. Left thigh. Left knee. Left calf. Left ankle. Left heel. Sole of the left foot. Top of the left foot. Left left big toe, left second toe, left third toe, left fourth toe, left fifth toe. Now go to the back of the body, the soles of the feet, right and left heels, right and left calves, the back of your knees, the back of your thighs, lower back, middle back, upper back, the entire spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, your entire mouth, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, the whole torso, the whole body, the whole body. Slowly become aware of your breath. Feel the flow of your natural breath in and out of your nose. The breathing is normal and spontaneous without any effort. Maintain awareness of your breath and continue to breathe through the belly. With every inhalation, the abdomen is expanding. With every exhale, the navel is drawn in towards the spine. As you continue to breathe through the abdomen, begin to count your breaths. Counting your breath backwards from 5 to 1.
coming back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nose, maintaining your awareness of breath. Become aware of your physical body. Your body is relaxed, lying on the floor. Feel the different parts of your body lying on the floor, and take your awareness into all the points that are touching the floor. The back of your heels, thighs, the back, shoulder blades, arms, hands, and head. Shifting your attention now to the sounds within this room. The sound of your breath, the sounds around your mat, the sound of my voice, and now moving your attention to the sounds outside of the room, sounds that you can hear without strain. Moving your awareness back to the room inside, and visualize the room. Imagine where you are in the room and the other objects that are around you. With the awareness back in your body, when you feel ready to move, you can start by slowly moving your hands, your feet, taking your time, there's no hurry. And when you're sure that you're fully awake, bend your knees towards your chest and roll over to your right side. When you come into your fetal position, spend a few moments here revisiting your practice, feeling safe, secure, calm, and peaceful. And using your left hand to press yourself up from the floor, keeping your eyes closed as you slowly sit up in any comfortable posture. Seated stillness for a couple of moments. Taking a deep inhale and exhale out completely. Bring your palms to your heart center. Start to rub the palms together, creating some warmth. Transferring that warmth from your palms to your heart. Taking another big breath in. with you throughout your days. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you be at peace. The divine within you is the divine within me. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful energy. Namaste. Nighty night, guys.
I sleep there.
And one day I'm gonna have a yoga sleepover.
You've been saying that for
Since the old studio, I know. Now it's even harder.
That was
That'll go
beautiful.
well with the kids.
Yeah.
I love that, this class.
That's a nice class.
Thanks. Everybody thank Tom. It was his idea.